Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from Cardinia Park. You're with us today for a pre-season match between Geelong and Port Adelaide. There aren't any points on the line today, but these two teams will still be going hard at each other as they trial new ideas and battle for bragging rights. Here come the teams. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Thanks, Hutto. I like the power. It's only a practice match, but they might take it more seriously than their opponents. It'll be important to them to get some momentum up ahead of the start of the season.
Thanks for that, Harf. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss. Geelong versus Port Adelaide in round 10 2017 at Cardinia Park was a quintessential arm wrestle. There was never more than 2 goals in it at any stage, and when Jared Pollock goaled for Port at the 17-minute mark of the final term, the lead had changed hands 11 times. Patrick Dangerfield then found just enough space out of a stoppage for a 12th lead change with less than 2 minutes to play. Geelong negotiated a stoppage close to Port's goal in the last seconds and emerged victorious by 2 points to put themselves a game clear inside the top 4. The final scores 11-15, 81 to 11-13, 79. All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A-game. Sweet wins the first ruck contest. Drew, big tackle laid. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Edwards smashes it out of there. Smith, the midfield battle's so important. You'll have to earn your kicks today.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Atkins, got to get it on quickly. Dempsey, Smith, Blitzars, Holmes. They're running up the stat sheet.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
I got nothing yet, but thanks anyway.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Sweet with the tap. Drew, Butters, Rosie. They've worked it well. McKinlay, good kick. De Koning claims a terrific contested mark at centre half-back. Sees something he likes. Dempsey running in support. Smith, Mullen, stripped to the footy. McKinlay in the right spot. Georgiades, he's set upon. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Sweet, looking for territory. Smith, Holmes, throws it on the boot. Who's got the wheels? Dangerfield. Dempsey, pokes it into the pocket. Jones, saves the day. Clever kick. Richards can keep it moving. Chips to halfback. Horn Francis makes position. Well played. The Cats guarding the corridor. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Tries a safe ball. They've opened them up here. Jones couldn't get an effective disposal. Radaglia read that one like a book. Searching kick. Who's front and centre? McKinlay. Solid tackle. The non-preferred lets him down.
That's the value of pressure.
Dangerfield with a chance to run. They're moving the footy well here. Mannar shoved him in the back. He doesn't waste many. Neal on a lead. Delivers a long ball. Good disciplined defence. Smith. He's got it done.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Cats off to a good start. Edwards smashes it out of there. Atkins gathers in the centre square. Smith, Blitzars, Dempsey. Who was he aiming for? Thumped away. Alia. A chance to clear now. Blitzars couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Hacking it forward. That's a missed opportunity.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
Probing ball. The Power are out of trouble. What's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. Richards, dangerous to leave on his own. No time like the present. Foot race on the wing. Georgiades, Richards, hunting the footy. Marshall, you asked for it, you got it. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. The two big men do battle. Rosie, Atkins has a paddock in front of him. Edwards, Blitzars, Cameron. He put himself in the line of fire. Butters, that's commitment to the cause. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Edwards with a deft tap. Butters, Drew. He's been busy so far. Good thinking and good execution too. Dishes it off. Burgoyne. It's a hospital hand pass. He's made a bright start. Henry with the big fist. Van Veek. It's a desperate tackle. Great tackling technique there. Edwards showing his skills. Lays it off. Blitzars. What can he do with it? Dempsey got right on his back. That's a free. The Cats have started well. Close. All on his own. Smith has found some space. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Dangerfield in the clear. Humphreys. Martin. Cameron. He's gone. Taken to ground. Attracted a crowd. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Sweet gets his hand to it. It's a hot footy. We've got another stoppage. Sweet wins the hit out. Butters doesn't often waste it. Guthrie spoils. Feeling the heat. The fans will be happy to see this. Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it. Edwards with the tap. Holmes. Smith normally delivers. No one can mark. He's been accosted.
The Cats have probably had the better of it early in general play, but it's looking like a dour struggle might be on the cards.
Edwards showing his skills. Atkins doing the grunt work. He's made a hot start to this match. The kick is precise. He's hit up the lead. They've got them on the overlap. He'll draw them level if he's accurate. Hanley gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
They should be on the board with a goal.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
So a goal each. Van Veek wins the hit out. Drew, Butters, Burgoyne. I felt that one from here. The umpire whistles for a ball up. The two big men do battle. Butters. That's poor play. Absorbs the pressure. Scrounges a kick. Which way will it bounce? They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Hanley, desperate defence. He's besieged. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Van Veek looking for territory. Drew, he's a good thing here. He won't miss this. And the commentator's curse strikes again.
He'll be itching for an opportunity to make up for that.
He's off. Guthrie works hard to present. Can he hit a target? Edwards pushes into space and receives the footy. It's amounted to nothing. He's run into trouble. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Punch clear. Butters under pressure. Richards out of the congestion. Drew. They are hunting the ball carrier. We've got another stoppage. Edwards with a deft tap. Smith gathers in no man's land. That's a useful ball. Humphreys makes good contact. Thought his way through it. Butters clears the area. Close. Atkins takes the hand pass. Can he find a teammate? Martin working hard and presenting well. Honours the lead. The power looked sharp early. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Humphreys. Ball to be won on centre wing. That's skillful. Defence 101 there. Sweet. He's caught. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Edwards wins the hit out. Holmes cops some unwanted attention. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Sweet looking for territory. Butters, slick hands. McKinlay stripped of it. Met solidly. They have absolutely spifflicated him. It's a stoppage-heavy game at the moment. Edwards with the tap. Atkins, Blitzars under the gun. The Power have won it back. Steadies, drop punt, goal!
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Power were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Rosie, Butters with time. Burgoyne, Sweet, just had to get it out. Stewart runs onto it. Clever kick. Close. Outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Mannard, what's he got on offer? Towards the goal mouth. Punched that like he meant it. Radagalia. Farrell with a chance to relieve the pressure. And they're away. Good work rate. Spearing pass. They could be vulnerable here. Up and under. Marshall doing what he does best. And out it goes.
The Power are looking sharp so far. You can see they set themselves to start strongly for this game.
The two big men do battle. Atkins, Neal. He's kicked a goal. Has he got enough on it?
Full credit to him for putting that through the middle despite the tackle.
The Power have had their lead reduced to a point. Edwards wins it out of the centre. It's a tough game. They've given it back. Marshall in the centre square. It's not a fair fight. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
Butters, Blitzars, gathers. It's a deep kick. Radagalia went bang. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Rucks go at it. Neal, he can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The ball's been living at one end. Searching kick. Guthrie takes an excellent grab.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
He's kicking at his second, but he'll have to settle for one, at least for now. Quarter time and nothing to split the sides so far. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
We're all square, and that's a fair reflection of how this match has unfolded so far. There's nothing much separating the sides on the stat sheet. Both midfields will be striving to get first use out of the middle, but they look evenly matched. It might be more a question of efficiency.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Drew wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. A chance to clear now. That's a strong mark. What's he got on offer? He might have thought about the corridor. Lukosius on centre wing is marked. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Cameron with the intercept mark. He's generally a good kick. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Moving the footy laterally. Quality delivery by foot. Some indirect ball movement here. Can they beat them back to goal? Bruin gathers. I think he's forgotten which end of the ground he's at.
That's strange. Did he forget where he was?
They've struggled to get it past the centre. He's carried it over the line. Clean pickup.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
Good ruck work. Rosie read it well. He's set upon. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Edwards has got on top. Myers, one step ahead. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
The Cats have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Sweet gets his hand to it. Winds. Burgoyne. He's wrapped up. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They're tackling with great intent. Edwards punches it out of the ruck. Clark. Smith knew the tackle was coming. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Edwards gets his hand to it. Clark. Holmes. Going for territory. Punched away. Radaglia. Terrific forward pressure. They're tackling with venom today. Edwards, the winner there. He'll head for home. How's his radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. Probing ball. The kick was centimetre perfect. Got a little time here. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Sizes up what's ahead. What can they generate? Farrell, dangerous to leave on his own. He'd like to have that one back.
Mistakes are perfectly acceptable, except for the ones made under no pressure.
Broon. Open goal beckons. He's put it through.
The Power have got to find a way to put the clamps on. They're too easy to score against at the minute.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Edwards got his palm to it. Clark, Blitzarves, Holmes, Broon. Gives it a ride, but it'll pull up short. Jones tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Taking no chances there.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Jones has found some space. It's come unstuck.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Cats have taken control of it. Edwards slaps it out. Got to get rid of it. Rosie leads his opponent. Alia doesn't often waste it. McKinlay with a chance to run. Jones. Holmes desperate to win it back. Clark pushing and paid. Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Looking at the opposition's coach's box, I think some of the toys are about to start coming out of the cot.
The Cats have come with a rush, and they might be unassailable soon. Plenty of heat in this game. Broon approaching the 50. It's a decent strike, but it'll fall short. Radaglia watched it off the boot. That's a useful ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Normally delivers. Who's front and centre? And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Power need to come hard pretty soon. It's in danger of getting away from them here.
Edwards is giving him a bath. Clark. Wines. Saw that coming. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? Neil has taken a terrific mark.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
No trouble at all.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Power need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Edwards continues to have his way. Clark, bouncing ball. Blitzarves. He sends them inside for the 4th time. Radaglia making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's drawn a crowd. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Edwards is teaching him a lesson. Bruin, dangerous place to lose it. Van Vaek, Butters. Marshall throws it on the boot. Well played. What's he got on offer? A good kick here and they'll be in business. Holmes picks off the pass. The Cats can smell blood. Farrell. What a mark! Taking time to assess the options. Big ball to be won. It's been called deliberate. He can argue his case, but there is absolutely no point.
What was he thinking? All senses abandoned him.
The Power are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Clark just had to get it out. Dangerfield hunting the footy. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
They're going on their merry way here. This could be over by half-time.
The Cats, in this form, would challenge anybody. Edwards, he's worth his weight in gold. Clark, Dangerfield. Can he hit a target? Marshall runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Sweet! He's taken a beauty. He doesn't waste many. De Koning wins it back. Great mark. They'll bide their time. Dangerfield, strong grab. Big ball to be won here. Not his finest moment. Sees something he likes. Does well under pressure. Ratugolea working hard and being rewarded. Who wants it the most? That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
As long as they're consistent, that's all we want to see. Kicking at his first.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
The Power are falling well short of the standards they set for themselves. In fact, there are some signs that they might be about to drop their bundle.
This one might be settled now. Edwards has had his measure today. Clark, Bruin. He's put the foot down. They've got winners all over the park. Cameron takes the mark and can extend the margin.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He's already got one. Now he's got two.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
The buzzards are circling. Edwards, just for something different, had to get it out. Feeling the heat. Dangerfield only knows one way. The Cats are playing some great footy. That's a waste. Do they know they're behind on the scoreboard? Oh, it's been paid. It's effectively a free goal.
I think a few people might have just switched the TV off after that decision.
This is some tear they're on.
The Cats have already put this match under lock and key. Who would have thought that?
The Cats are absolutely airborne at the moment. Edwards, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Burgoyne intercepts the hand pass. The kick is precise. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Henry is a rock in defence. Kicks to a contest. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. He's not one to take a backward step. Dangerfield. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Absorbs the pressure. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's not happy, but the call's correct. He's 3 from 3. Can he maintain a perfect record?
Critical contest coming up. Holmes in the goal square takes a beauty.
He'll be their 8th individual goal kicker if he's successful.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
They forced them to kick to a contest and didn't give them an easy look. But, as we just saw, their aerial capability means they can get you that way as well.
The Cats are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Atkins navigated the traffic.
It's not always enjoyable watching a pummelling, but the quality of footy being played here today is something to behold. What's happening down there, Gary?
They're all over them like a cheap suit. We can analyse just about anything, but take a look at the hit-outs. That is a staggering discrepancy. It's a feast for those midfielders, but what it also does is it means they don't have to be accountable because the ruck dominance is so entrenched that they can afford to be totally attack-oriented.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Edwards, he is simply too good. Wines, Butters, McKinlay, under pressure. Sweet, he's had little impact so far. This spells trouble. The defence is disorganised. Smith couldn't reel it in. The Cats have won it back. Goes long. Close. What more can you say? His field kicking is normally first rate. Edwards has worked hard to present. They're toying with them now. Farrell heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. The Power under great pressure. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time. It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
This is some tear they're on.
That was almost like a training drill. Such was the ease with which they constructed that goal.
Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Van Veek, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Thought his way through it. Sweet, on a lead. What's he got on offer? And that'll be 50.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
This hasn't gone to script, but at least that kick has.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
That might make them feel a bit better. It's been a woeful performance. Van Veek, a rare win. Wine. They might be out here. He's having a dirty day. It must be his birthday. That's skillful. Martin has found some space. Smith, he's gone. He just dropped it. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Good ruck work. Rosie moving the footy laterally. What can they muster from the back half? Radaglia will tidy up. Cameron accepted the invitation. He's kicked a goal.
He hasn't missed one yet. He hasn't looked like missing. What a game he's having.
The Power are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong.
Dangerfield. Here's a chance to get it forward. Through the centre square he goes. Drives it deep. Cameron takes a beauty.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
Been a terrific performance from the big key forward. 5 goals now.
The Cats having a good third term. Edwards with the tap. Atkins. Dangerfield. Blasts away. Cameron gets to the front spot.
They're still hungry. Even with the game put to bed, that's a sign of a very good team.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
What they wouldn't give for an extra big body down there.
The Cats have been magnificent, but they haven't had much opposition, to be fair. Atkins at close quarters.
The umpire didn't have to think too hard about that one.
Can they keep the footy this time? Dangerfield says thank you very much. Good penetration on the kick. It's come unstuck, looking for some quick ball movement. It's as if all they want to do is stop the opposition from scoring.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Not much going right for them at the moment. There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Dempsey, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The Cats look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. Sweet with a deft tap. Good tackle. You asked for it. You got it.
They're tackling with venom today.
Edwards.
It's been a mighty performance.
Holmes. It's no place for the faint-hearted.
The Cats are playing a great brand of footy. They're getting the ball inside 50 consistently and reaping the rewards for it.
Sweet, showing his skills. Atkins. Holmes. Manor.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
Neal.
A quick getaway wasn't possible.
Dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
Edwards with a deft tap. Atkins. Which way will it bounce?
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Edwards has been dominant in the ruck. Dangerfield. Blitzers.
Takes an excellent grab.
Well, just about everything else has worked for them today, so why not this too?
It's a deep kick.
Martin has reeled it in the goal square.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
He's not going to waste an opportunity like that.
You hate to say it, but they're just not having a go.
The Cats are showing why they were well back to win this match. Edwards continues to have his way. Attracted a crowd. There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Edwards showing his skills. Holmes. The power on the ball now.
I've liked his game today.
Wines. He still found a way.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Sweet with a deft tap. Butters. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Manor. Burgoyne. Ever reliable. Butters. Under pressure. Dangerfield. Gets in the way. Hand pass cut off. Doesn't often waste it.
They've given it up. What's he got on offer?
Delivers a long ball. Francis intercepts on centre wing.
He's stolen a march.
Hasn't seen a lot of it. They could be in here if it sits. Cameron
wins the race.
In he goes. He's put it through.
Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard.
Atkins. Kicks to a contest. That's a strong mark.
The Cats continue to display a greater work ethic than their opponents, despite having the game parcelled up.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
The power will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Atkins sharks it. Clark feeds it out. Good build-up. Holmes. He's lost it. Butters mops that one up. Quality delivery by foot. Jones manages to get off a handball. To no one in particular. It's loose inside the 50. Cameron didn't need to be asked twice. Dempsey. He's been dispossessed. Couldn't get a disposal. He's set upon.
He didn't want it to spill out there. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck.
Holmes. Atkins. Put your glasses down. Oh, pick them up again. He's missed.
The opposition must be thinking, thank heaven for small mercies.
Yes, it had to be a free kick. The rules don't allow you to do that anymore.
It's an unpopular rule, but it does keep the ball in play more often.
Through it goes.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The power have had their pants pulled down today. Edwards, just for something different. Dangerfield. Paul Francis gets to it first. Can he find a teammate? The Sharon hits the deck. O'Sullivan affects the turnover. Paul Francis. Sweet.
Read it well and claims the mark. Sees an opportunity and plays on. They're giving them nothing. Marshall gets his kick despite the heat. Radaglia with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Power have been out of sorts. Myers runs onto it. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
It hasn't been his best day, but he's still found ways to impact the match.
It's been an absolute avalanche. Edwards is giving him a bath. Atkins,
Who's got the wheels?
getting their handball game going. Blitzars, Holmes, going at his second. Never looked to have the distance.
Well-weighted kick.
Horn Francis, delightfully done. Radaglia running in support.
Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down. The Power will be campaigning for mulligans after this. The big men fly. Burgoyne. They've put themselves under pressure. Edwards. Dangerfield. What can he do with it? He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Cameron had it and lost it. Farms it out. That's a bit of a waste. He's put it through.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
The Cats with a late one on the verge of three-quarter time. Sweet wins the tap. Wines. Rosie. Can he impose himself on the match? Jones. Aliyah in the right spot. Squeezes the kick.
It's a race for goal. He's drawn a crowd.
The Cats
Would probably prefer to keep going here, but the siren is imminent.
Sweet got his palm to it. Burgoyne. Drew. This is promising. Wines.
Taken to ground. No way through there, and they'll reset.
The Power
Have seen this go from horrendous to more horrendous. Can they salvage something, anything at all in the last term? Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Cats have owned the football. Their contested marking has really stood out, as has their ability to force their opposition into regular turnovers, which is one of the cornerstones of their game. They've been very impressive, and it seems inevitable that the margin will continue to grow.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Georgiades runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Can they keep the footy this time? The Cats are red hot at the moment. Gee, they're playing well. Martin on a lead. The Power have no answers. Holmes. It's becoming a training drill. Atkins has found some space.
Golden opportunity here.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He can sniff a goal, but that's a letdown. Perhaps he should have given it off.
Neat little worm burner.
Good work rate. Honours the lead. Conservative kick. They're moving the footy well here. Rosie. The Cats have denied them the corridor. It's been that kind of day for them. Mullen. Throws it on the boot. O'Sullivan
Doing what he does best.
and we'll have a throw in.
The Power have been enormously disappointing. I don't think the coach has any answers from what I can see.
Edwards.
He's turned in one of the great ruck performances.
Clark takes the hand pass.
Bouncing ball.
They desperately need a goal.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
Rosie.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
De Koning.
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Blitzars. Who's front and centre? Dangerfield. The Power
Continue to be second to the ball.
knew the tackle was coming.
The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Edwards could do this with his eyes closed. Smith, Myers can go back and shoot at goal.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
He's given it a tug and missed.
That blocks his copybook. He's been kicking well.
Farrell brings it back in. Jones can keep it moving. Burgoyne presents in space. The power
Might be about to start something.
Butters. He's been accosted. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Rucks go at it. Atkins.
They cannot keep him quiet. That's well played. What's he got on offer?
They're playing with purpose and poise. Farrell tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Not his best. It's amounted to nothing. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Sweet has found some space. He's generally a good kick. Richards, that's skillful. Butters makes position.
Junk times come early.
The power are out of trouble. He's been quiet. They've opened them up here. The Cats guarding the corridor. Farrell, tidy ball. Richards in the clear on centre wing. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Blitzars. Short pass looks good. Smith, all on his own. He's off. Atkins, not wanting to bomb to a contest. The Cats have winners everywhere. Gets the kick away.
The sprint is on.
Stewart. They're leading them a merry dance. He's hit up the lead.
No sign of them dropping off.
This is good ball movement. Kicks inside the forward 50. Close. Has it within range. The Cats look well drilled.
Taking out some frustration possibly.
McKinlay doing the grunt work. Who wants it the most?
Not much he could have done there.
The Power have a quality attacking midfield, but I don't think they run quite as hard in defensive transition, and they've been found out today.
Same old, same old.
O'Connor, Smith, Clark. I think he called for that. McKinlay, he's so good in close. Sweet. Durden, a bit of a panicked handball. Whitlock. Bergman, he put himself in the line of fire. Richards, foot race on the wing. Got to get rid of it. You have to be tough to play this game. The Cats are giving them nothing. Sweet,
A rare win.
Butters, Burgoyne. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Mullen with the intercept mark. Myers with a chance to run. De Koning, little one to half-back. Stewart hunting the footy.
Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Playing for pride now. Durden drops into the hole and marks.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
To ease the pain just a little. No.
You can't blame the midfielders for dropping their heads after that.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Quality delivery by foot. They're a pleasure to watch. O'Sullivan works hard to present. They're running rings around them. We're watching a very good side here. Dempsey can run, and that's a great hand pass. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle.
They might as well not have a run.
Smith, Dempsey takes the safe option. Myers working hard and being rewarded. The Cats continue to do as they wish. Hand pass cut off. Horn Francis, boot to ball just in time. Richards, that's good work rate. The defence has fallen down. Sweet gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He's been unbelievable. That's his fourth contested mark.
He'll bang this through for a point.
I don't think you'll see him miss from there again anytime soon.
Trying to catch them out. The kick was centimetre perfect.
Smith with a chance to relieve the pressure. Myers has got loose. It's a dominant display. Henry working hard and presenting well. Blitzars, Myers. The Power are chasing tail. Butters picks it off. That's poor kicking. And they're away. Good thinking and good execution too. Georgiades, dangerous to leave on his own. Vaughan Francis, can they get themselves a consolation prize? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. He's caught. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sweet gets his hand to it. McKinlay, it's no place for the faint-hearted. The Cats
are defending grimly.
Edwards has been dominant in the ruck. O'Connor, Holmes. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
That was a nightmare of a turnover. He'll be looking for a hole to jump into.
As if to let us know that they are in fact still here.
The big men fly. Wines. That's a bruising tackle. They're going nowhere and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Sweet.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Drew. Vaughan Francis. They have absolutely spifflicated him. It's a stoppage-heavy game at the moment. Sweet with the tap. Drew. Farms it out. Butters absorbs the pressure. He's set upon. That's holding the footy.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Normally delivers. Holmes has charged into space.
He sends them inside for the 4th time.
Martin is the man on the spot and he's marked.
The crowd will tell the story.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Have they proved their point yet?
Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today.
Edwards is teaching him a lesson. Holmes, Dangerfield. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
We're close now to the final siren, and I think all parties will be pleased to hear it.
Sweet with the tap. Just shoveled it out. Vaughan Francis. Whitlock gathers in the centre square. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Punched that like he meant it.
Edwards. Radaglia gets back and should repel. Siren not far away, and I think we'll all be pretty happy to hear it. The Cats have had a day out, and this is one they'll never forget. Brilliant on every level. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Power will be asking each other some hard questions. They just did not work anywhere near hard enough today. Their inside 50 differential was abysmal. You can't hope to win a game of footy when you're that far in the red. I think one or two of their midfielders might find themselves in the twos next week.
OK then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Half.
That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.